Good morning. I decided, since I'm not flying, I'm not doing any flying, um, I decided to do something different. This kind of video I will do. I don't know, first time that I'm going to do it. It's about cooking. So I decided to cook this. Some St. Louis style ribs. I prepare these ribs. They're ready to go. I love the pineapple slices and Longhorn grill seasoning. Is really tasty. It really tastes good. So I'll put these guys in the grill. I'm going to smoke them for 3 hours and a couple more hours in some infusion that I'm going to make. And they should be pretty much soft for people even with dentures. They could easily eat these things. And I've done a few times, but I just never recorded them. So we'll see how this adventure goes. So I have a Pit Boss Pro Series. I purchased this machine at Lowe's. It's a machine that has electronic controls. I'm heating this to 220, so it's coming up. Here are the ribs that we're gonna be putting in. I have a Weber charcoal grill that everyone has. It appears. And anyway, here kind of shady because of the sun behind me. But this is what I got so far. I have placed some potatoes wrapped in aluminum foil, some corn, and some sweet potatoes. And what I have in there is the pineapple and some onions. I will put later on some mushrooms, and we'll see. So I'm going to transfer the ribs into the grill. And this is what I'm going to do. Just going to place each one of these guys all the way in there. And I'm going to smoke them for, like I said, for the next 3 hours. So this lunch will basically be a dinner. You know, the lack of flying makes you do other things, and for me it's cooking. I had to cook for not just me, but I had to cook for my wife, and sometimes the neighbor comes over. I have this elderly neighbor. He's on his 90s now, and he loves these things. So we'll see. I'm gonna put this on pause so I can use my hands quickly, and I'll be back. All right, we're back from the pause here, and this is what it looks like. I have placed all of the ribs with the part that has a membrane that has been scored and seasoned down towards the grill. The meat is up, and we're gonna start a timing for a couple of hours, and then check for additional 60 more minutes, for a total of 3 hours on a smoker. And then we'll do the next step, which is going to be put them in those trays and put a bath of apple juice and put them in there for a couple more hours, and then remove them from the juice, put them back on the grill, and keep smoking them for an extra hour with some of the barbecue sauce that you should put on top, and then that will make it into a glaze. So when it's all done, it's gonna be soft. The bone will fall by itself, and it's just, like I said, even with dentures, you could eat this thing. Very, very good. I'll put the recipe in on the description once I finish this video. So it's gonna be a while, but anyway, we'll see how it turns out later on. So I'm gonna try to not be on the film here with the shadows and squirrels flying all over the place. Anyway, we'll put it and leave it there for the next 3 hours. We'll see. Anyway, we'll be back. Okay, so there has been 2.5 hours going by. Take a look. They're looking very nice. I'm going to remove the pineapples and the onion, and I'm going to keep smoking the ribs. So I remove all the first batch of pineapples, and I'm going to put the second one because I just like pineapples. These ones are gonna be dehydrated, but they're really delicious. Probably one more. Let's see this one here. All right, so I take a look again in about half an hour to see what happens. Then I probably remove the onions. The corn, potatoes, they still have another hour to go. We'll be back. Okay, so I'm inside the house, and I'm gonna prepare 2 packages of Baby Bella sliced mushrooms. I already put one in here in the pot, and this one here I will put afterwards, and I'm gonna make him just a saute, and then when they're done, I'll take him out there and smoke him. So this will not take long, just a few minutes, and I'll put this piece of video together with the other ones, and we'll see one continuous shot at the end. And again, this is just something out of the spur of the moment that I came out with the idea. Okay, I should film this and see how it goes. So I think it's gonna be all good at the end. So we'll see. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so we're back outside, and we're gonna check. It's been 3 hours, and those are the last batch of pineapples. I flip them over, and they're almost there now. So these ribs are ready. Potatoes should be ready. The corn should be ready, but I'll leave it a little longer. So now I have to transfer the ribs into the aluminum sheets that are on these trays, and with that, I'm gonna put them back with the apple juice. So this is just a matter of transferring. Find a space and put it there. That's all it is. So I'll pause and I'll continue in a minute. I'll tell you what, this, even after 3 hours, it is still juicy. It's cooked, but it needs to continue to go through the process. But this right here, still very tasty. I put these things in here, all of them, and I will put the apple juice on it, cover them up, and put them inside. We'll be right back in just a sec. See, it falls off the bone already. It is soft. It is really good. Look at this thing. So I put the apple juice. Just any old apple juice. This is from Walmart. Okay. Now I will cover them with aluminum foil and put them back in there. So here they are, both of the aluminum trays that I put the ribs in there, and I cover them up with the aluminum foil on top. I'm gonna leave those guys in there for at least 2 hours, and then they should be ready to go. In a few minutes, I'll take the potatoes and the corn out. I think it's gonna be just right. Well, I'm almost done with the saute, and this is just a basic saute. A little bit of oil and heat. No need to put any salt or anything. So the beginning, the mushrooms were up to here. Almost the pot was completely full. Now it has gone down significantly, and it should be ready to go. So I'm gonna turn the stove off, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer the mushrooms to the tray that I have here, and then I'll put that outside so it will get some smoke also, and it tastes really good. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. It's not difficult. It's just very easy, actually. So outside we go. All right, so we're outside with the mushrooms. Oh, there's nice smoke going on. I'll place these mushrooms in the on the rack up here. I'm gonna get this corn out and the potatoes. So I'll retrieve them in a second. So there they are. They'll be there for a while. The ribs are still cooking. Take a look. See, looking very juicy. So yeah, this thing will be it will be ready in another hour or so, and we will be back. So while I'm waiting for the grill to do this thing, I thought about going ahead and make something tasty. So, a glass, with some ice cubes. That's enough ice cubes. Let's give it 1 ounce of this guy here, simple syrup, 1 ounce of lime juice, Now we go with half an ounce of triple sec. Half an ounce of vodka. Half an ounce of gin. Half an ounce of tequila. This is almost finished. Let's see. Nope. I need extra, but I have backup. Last but not least, half an ounce of white rum. Next, Coca-Cola. There you go. And get something appropriate. Cheers. Long Island iced tea. Well, we're back outside. Let's take a look and see how it goes. Oh, the mushrooms are beautiful now. Let's see how these guys are doing. Oh yes. Half an hour more and they'll be completely done. Oh yes. They smell really good. Wow. I know videos don't do any justice. There should be some video with smells. That way you could actually enjoy what this mushrooms and the ribs smell like. Really is delicious. Wow. All right, and we continue. All right, so we are back outside, and it's been 2 hours since the last time we put this trays with the apple juice. Let me see. See, now you can take a look at this. Beautiful looking. All that dust on top is from the wood pellets as it cooks. Smoke. Oh, it looks very nice. It looks very nice. I'm gonna drain that apple juice and I'm gonna put a coating of this. I prepare the barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna brush it in there on top of all the pieces and put it without the foil straight into the tray, and for 15 minutes at 350. So we're just gonna increase the temperature to 350, and it will be 5 minutes. Take a look. 10 minutes. Perhaps flip it if I have to, and 15 minutes to take it out, and that's it. So I'll be right back. So I just transfer the ribs to the grill. So now I'm gonna give him a coating of the sauce, and they will stay like that for 15 minutes, checking every 5 minutes. The smell is just fantastic. That's one way to put it. This is just a hickory barbecue. You can choose any brand name you like. Buy whatever is on a special, as long as it's a good brand. They have good flavors out there, from spicy to vinegary, and more acidity, less acidity. It's just everything. So see, look, even the bone is coming out. That's how good these guys get. All right, so now we're gonna take the ribs out and place them on a tray. They're completely cooked. I turned the equipment off. And make sure the ribs do not get dry. I'll post this, and we continue. Here is the end result. I don't know if the camera will do any justice to the ribs, but they are really, really, really good. They look good. They're not dry, they're moist. I will touch them and manipulate them for you so you can see it, but it's just way too hot to fool around with that. Plus it has that barbecue sauce in there, and no, I'm not touching it. But this is how they look. Now I just gotta put it on a plate and wait for these things to cool it slightly and go get them. Well, thank you. Hopefully you could cook this on your own and give it a try. I am very happy that I was able to do this today. No rain here in Orlando, but yeah, all I have to do now is just give it a quick cleaning here while it's still hot. This is a great oven, by the way. I like the brand. This is really good. This is the second size. The first one is a small one. This is like a medium size, and then there's a large one, which is about, I don't know, 8 inches more on length, which is very nice if you do a lot of this cooking. But it's just the two of us. Occasionally somebody else shows up, but that's about it. So this is plenty big. Anyway, once again, this is the ribs that we decided to make today. I decided to make today, and here we are. Well, thank you. Enjoy.